Welcome back, everybody. Today we have something totally different, disrupting the market. I can't wait to tell you more about it. We have the founders of a new tractor brand out there, Summit Tractors. Doug and Daniel are here to share more about this machine. It is amazing. I've been sitting on this information excitedly for well over a year. They've been sitting on it a lot longer, so I know they're excited too. Let's get to it. Now, as much as I want to get started, show you this tractor right now, first, let's talk to the founders, get you a little background on what they bring to the table. I think you're going to be impressed.
Well, thanks, Courtney. Appreciate that. By way of background, I'm an Air Force veteran. Spent 8 years active duty, overseas and domestic assignments. Spent 5 years after the Air Force in the National Security Division of Battelle Memorial Institute, and then entered the agricultural equipment industry in the mid-1990s. What was then Case Corporation, which is now part of C&H Industrial. Held a variety of engineering, product management, marketing, business performance improvement roles. Went on to AGCO with similar roles, and then formed my own consulting company back in 2010 with the focus on helping major retailers insert compact tractors and related equipment into their business operations. Having done that successfully, decided to just go out on my own and take the opportunity to build something on my own and bring in my good partner, Daniel Patterson, and that's how we decided to form Summit Tractors.
So you're new to the industry, it sounds like, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, Daniel.
I'm not new to much anything.
Daniel, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm Daniel Patterson. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Summit Tractors. My background is parts and service. I've been 25 years in the automotive industry with car lines such as Lexus, Porsche, Jaguar, Volvo, and I ran John Deere Southeast Turf Division for parts and service. From there, me and Doug partnered up, helped establish a retail tractor business, and after that we decided to go out on our own and start Summit Tractors.
All right, well, thank you guys, I appreciate that. Now, this isn't the first time that we've met, all right? We've been talking quite a bit over the last year plus duration, and so I know a little bit about the company, but there's some interesting points that Doug and Daniel need to share. I'm gonna let Doug talk about this now. What sets Summit Tractors apart, makes it different from the other tractor brands that are out there on the market, all the pain points that are being addressed. I think it's pretty creative.
Thanks, Courtney. Behind me is the Summit TX25H tractor and LX85 loader. It's a 24.7 Mitsubishi diesel engine, large frame compact. Interesting note about the industry and tractors of various horsepower sizes that are sold in the U.S. Somewhere around 350,000 tractors were sold last year. 35% of those tractors are in the 24.0 to 24.9 horsepower range. Think of that, 35% of those 360,000. In that range, you'll see subcompact tractors, various brands. They're small, good with a belly mower and so forth. Sometimes they lack the power, though, to do more substantial work. This tractor is a large frame compact tractor. It's basically the heaviest tractor in its class. Weighs 3,400 pounds with the front end loader and the liquid tire ballast in the rear tires. This is a tractor that's small enough to fit into storage or a pole barn, get around tight areas, yet it's big enough to do substantial work with the front end loader and any other detachment that you have connected to it. So we'll be doing a walk around of the tractor to go through all the features, but one thing we wanted to do with this tractor was to make it ready to go to work from the day the owner brings it home. As an example, a lot of people like to use grapples these days. They're very productive. You can lift logs, brush, move it from point A to point B. But in order to operate a grapple, you need something called a third function valve or third function diverter valve, and that enables you to switch from the curl dump function of the loader to the grab and release function of a grapple. Well, typically that can cost $750 to $1,000 to have that added on to the tractor. We decided to make that standard. So this tractor is grapple ready. You don't have to go get a third function valve if you want to add a grapple to the equipment list. So that's just one example of how we tried to make this tractor ready to go to work the day you bring it home. Yeah, behind me is the LX85 self-leveling loader, another standard feature on the tractor. The self-leveling loader enables the operator to keep that load level as they raise it and lower it without having to move the joystick left to right to curl it. Automatically keeps it level to the ground, particularly important when you're using pallet forks. Something else that's standard on the Summit tractor, rear remotes. All too often people bring a tractor home, they want a hydraulic top link, or they have an implement that has cylinders on it, the raise, lower, fold, etc., or some other implement that needs the hydraulic flow. Well, they don't have to have it added on because it's standard on the Summit tractor.
Yeah, and that's a really great point because we've actually made entire videos all about the importance of a feature like this and all the attachments that you need an additional remote for. So whether that's on the back side of the tractor or the front side, you know, time and time again, we would get calls, emails, messages. Why didn't my dealer tell me about that? I would have loved to have that added on right up front when I bought my tractor, but now it's coming standard, you don't have to think about it. Now I'm gonna encourage you to go out there. We're all shopping, comparing brands, add up the cost of the rear remote, the third function up front, the mechanical self-leveling option, see how many thousands of dollars that's gonna add up to compared to what are standard features on the Summit tractor. I think you'll be impressed. Now that's just the tip of the iceberg. This tractor is packed full of other standard features that other brands would call options. I'm gonna let Doug tell you more about that now. Take it away, Doug.
Thanks, Courtney. Why don't we start in the business end of the tractor to the rear. First thing I want to point out is the toolbox. It's a rugged, vibration-proof toolbox, big enough to hold tools actually, not just linch pins and hitch pins. Also to the rear is a 7-pin trailer socket. Controls the turn signals, brakes, lighting, etc. So that's also standard on every one of the Summit tractors. Next up is the Category 1 3-point hitch. You'll notice it has a drawbar as standard on it, and also a swinging drawbar. Swinging drawbars are particularly useful because as you turn when you're pulling a wagon or anything else that's on wheels, it has a little bit of play in it, enough slack to have that, whatever's being pulled, take that turn with the tractor. Also on the rear, LED taillights, brightest illumination, most reliable lights out there. Before we go topside, we're going to go from the back to the ground. Every Summit tractor has Goodyear R14 crossover tires as standard. This is a hybrid that has the performance characteristics of an R1 ag tire, R3 turf tire, R4 industrial tire. These wheels and tires are made in the USA by Titan. Each is equipped with a metal stem guard, and in that stem we put rim guard liquid tire ballast, which adds about 320 pounds weight to the tractor, which makes it safer, more stable, and makes that loader work all the better.
And RimGuard is our new channel sponsor, and we are so happy to have them on board because they align with our goals as well of preaching tractor safety, and that's what they're all about. And RimGuard is a liquid ballast solution. It goes right inside your tires. It's a beet juice byproduct, all right? And so not only is it gonna add physical pounds, hundreds of pounds of weight to the backside of your tractor that are gonna aid in traction or power to the ground, but they're also gonna stabilize your tractor, make it safer to operate, and they're gonna optimize the loader performance by keeping those rear wheels planted, lifting up as much weight as you possibly can with that front end loader when you need it. We'll put a link down below to RimGuard's website. They have a fantastic dealer locator. So they have over 1,000 dealers nationwide. You can plug in your zip code right on their website. They'll tell you where the closest dealer is. You can take your tractor in to have the tires loaded up, or oftentimes they have mobile techs that can come to you as well. Pound for pound, RimGuard is the heaviest natural liquid ballast out there today. And get this, Summit tractors come with RimGuard in the rear tires right out of the factory because they know the importance of getting right to work.
Another great feature is the operator's interface to the tractor. Weight adjustable suspension, angle adjustable folding armrests, PVC coated material covering it for durability, backrest extension, retractable seat belt. The seat has everything. Another great feature is the integrated joystick mounted right on the fender, easy access. Using the angle adjustable armrest, you put your arm exactly where you want it. The button for the third function is at the top, which enables you to switch between that grapple function and then the curling and dump functions of the loader. Grab rails on both sides of the tractor, entry steps on both sides. Having that joystick back here allows the operator a choice to enter the tractor and exit from either side. Here's a great safety feature, folding side view mirrors. You can fold them backwards, fold them forwards, or completely remove them from the tractor. And we even provide a set of plugs to put into the hood if you remove the mirrors. Side-by-side hydrostatic transmission pedals. One pedal forward, one pedal reverse, very intuitive, frees up a lot of space on the floorboard. And providing power to the tractor is a Mitsubishi diesel engine. I'm going to let Daniel tell you more about it.
On the Summit TX25, we had a lot of options when it came to engine. We wanted to go one of the best engines on the market, the Mitsubishi. One of the great features on the Mitsubishi is the easy to maintain. Air filter, very accessible. All the filters, very accessible. Coolant right here in the front. I put a lot of batteries in tractors over my career. Not that you should ever have to change your battery, but when it comes time, this is the easiest, bar none, right here in the front. In case you ever do have to change the fuse, ours is easy, accessible right here in the front of the engine. One of the great features of this 24.7 horsepower Mitsubishi engine, no DPF. In designing this tractor, we wanted easy access under the hood and metal. We've installed a conveniently located fuel cap.
Some more features: projector headlamps, bucket level indicator, front tow hook, cylinder stop, there's that third function valve, and skid steer quick attach couplers. From the couplers to the stand to the bucket, everything about this loader is quick.
And it's even got a horn. Man, guys, this is exciting stuff. I mean, this is just all about the tractor today. That's all we talked about, is all the different features that set this tractor apart from the competition. But there's a lot more to the story. The whole company of Summit is built to be different. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. You want to see the next video. If you want to know where to buy this tractor, how to finance this tractor, how you're going to get it home, who's going to service it, we're going to answer those questions for you next time. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to stop by. And until next time, stay safe. We'll see you soon.